saw the Count lying within the box upon the earth, some of which the rood falling from the cart had scattered over him. He was deathly pale, just like a waxen image. And the red eyes glared with the horrible vindictive look which I knew too well. As I looked, the eyes saw the sinking sun, and the look of hate in them turned to triumph. But on the instant came the sweep and flash of Jonathan's great knife. It sheared through the throat, whilst at the same moment Mr. Morris's bowie knife plunged into the heart. It was like a miracle, but before our very eyes the whole body crumbled into dust and passed from our sight. The castle of Dracula now stood out against the red sky, articulated against the light of the setting sun.
The Artsonists are proud to present the Dracula Inquiry, case file 18B-97S.
Okay, this is Detective Sheridan. I've been asked to review any of the evidence in case file 18B-97S to see if there's anything that's been overlooked in this cold case. I'll be reviewing the existing evidence in sequence today, beginning with Exhibit S4, voicemail recording from Micah Morrison's phone.
Hey, it's Micah. It's 2019. I'd rather you just texted me, but if you gotta leave a voicemail, you do you, I guess. Have a good one.
Yo, Micah, this is Morgan. I only have a minute. We're walking to, the place we're staying. Simon and Jamie needed to pee, so they went into this bar, and Lacey and I are just waiting outside. I wanted to check in on you and make sure everything was okay. Simon said you and Aaron had to bail at the last minute, and he didn't say anything else. I hope it's nothing serious. I mean, I trust you, but please, call me if you need anything, yeah? Anyways, we just got off the bus. Transylvania is gorgeous. I was suspicious about it as a vacation destination, but I'm already excited. Oh, we passed like 3 castles on the ride over, and we're surrounded by this massive mountain range. It's a nice break from Boston. I really, really wish you two were here. You'd really balance things out with Jamie and I. You know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to ramble. I'll be fine. Lacey's here, and that's the most important thing. Just focus on whatever's going on with you, and, we'll catch up later, okay?
Morgan, please come and look at this architecture.
Lace, I'm on the phone. Your architecture lecture can wait.
My texture lecture waits for no one.
Okay. Lacey is getting needy. I'd better end this call and go to her. Call me when you get this, okay, dude? Love you, boys.
I am not needy.
You're a little needy.
I need you to come look at this castle.
Whoa.
Yep, Bran Castle. First built in the year 1212 and originally named Dietrichstein, it existed mainly to benefit wandering traders in the 13th century and German colonists in the 14th. More recently, Bran Castle has most often been associated with the myth of Dracula.
Very spooky.
I'm terrified.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Ooh, will you be my knight in shining armor?
Just give me a sword. I'll fight for my damsel.
Damn right you will. Mwah. Oh, don't get too sloppy now. Looks like Jamie and Simon are rejoining us.
Whoa, is that the castle? I did not realize we were so close.
I did.
Oh, okay. I don't think you mentioned
I did.
You did? Ah, I guess I just missed it when you said so.
You did.
Okay, as much as I'm enjoying Jamie's incredible powers of perception, can we please resume this talk when we have arrived at the big, terrifying castle?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay.
God, Simon, I cannot believe you found this place.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I was doing some preliminary research on my thesis, discovered that these huge castles have fairly affordable chateau getaway type deals. It's a little tourist trappy, but I'm sure Lacey and I can dig a bit deeper and do some very valuable research.
Yeah, you guys have fun. Morgan and I are here for relaxing and tourist trapping.
Jamie.
Don't bother.
What?
Nothing. Simon, you said Andre would be meeting us by the front gates?
Yep, it should be just up this hill now.
I still feel weird about us having a caretaker.
Well, how about a friend?
All right, so a friend who hides in the shadows sometimes.
I'm so sorry. I guess this castle alcove is more hidden than I realized.
No, you misunderstand me. It's totally fine.
Yeah, my dude. Hiding in the shadows is actually very cool.
It's been a very long time since anybody referred to me as cool. Which one of you is Simon?
That would be me. It's very nice to meet you.
Likewise. Welcome to Transylvania.
Much appreciated.
Shall we continue uphill then? I was only stopping to catch my breath. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Sounds good to me. So you lived here your whole life?
Well, mostly. My parents emigrated from Germany when I was just 6 years old. I visited their birthplace since then, but it doesn't feel like home to me. Transylvania is what I know best, I guess.
It makes sense. I can imagine growing to love this place.
Yes, I have a deep abiding love for my home. It's why this job is so easy.
Any advice for making the most of our week?
Yes. See the sights and don't take any unnecessary risks. We're almost there now, just past this little tavern. Here we are.
This is incredible!
Oh, you like it then? I furnished this space myself.
You did an incredible job. Look at the carvings near the fireplace.
Yes, intended to find a pleasant middle ground between the Gothic style tourists might most frequently associate Bran Castle with, but also a modern homey aesthetic.
We really appreciate it, Andre. Thank you.
It is sincerely my pleasure. Now, keys. Here we are, and
Oh, sweet.
there we go.
Thank you very much.
This,
Thank you.
there. One for each of you. Please do not lose these keys. I need them back at the end of the week. Now, I understand two of you are here for research?
Yep, Lacey and I are here to do research on Dracula.
Understood. I would be careful about that one. People around here get a bit strange about Dracula.
I mean, he didn't actually exist, right?
Well,
My understanding is that Dracula is historically a little bit like Jesus, you know? It's pretty much agreed that there was a dude in history who existed, but whether or not he had abilities beyond the average human, that depends on who you ask.
yes, I would say that's a good understanding of Dracula as a starting point. There are many legends about him floating around here, and I would be shocked if a tenth of them were true.
If we want to talk to people about their perspective, where do you think would be a good place to start?
Florence Tavern. Just about, Americans still don't use the metric system, correct?
Nope. And I'm still mad about it.
Fair enough. I'd say a quarter of a mile down that hill and to the left. People who are a bit inebriated are more likely to speak freely, yes? There's also a library in that area if you'd like to do a bit of reading. The librarian is not the friendliest, but there is a very useful English language directory for travelers.
Oh, I also saw a historical society on the walk here.
Yes. You can check that one as well, but it may be less useful for research. Really more of a gift shop, to be honest with you. Now, for the final important details of your stay, while you are here, we ask that you respect the rules of our grounds. There are many areas marked clearly with do not enter signs. We ask that you respect these signs rather than complicate your lives by breaking the rules, no? There are some areas of the castle that are open to the public during business hours. There is a library in the castle, but it is closed on the weekends and after 10 p.m. on weekdays, so you must wait until tomorrow to use it. You are the only guests in the chateau at the moment, so any of the bedrooms upstairs are available for your use. I'm sorry, I will not be able to take your bags up for you. I have a bad back, you see.
No problem at all. Thank you very much, Andre. We really appreciate everything.
Of course. And if you need anything at all, I live in a little cabin just down the hill from here.
Perfect. You have been so helpful. Thank you so much. And guys, I say, now we should go to Florence Tavern.
I mean, we should also check out the library while there's still light out.
Yeah, we can do that after we go to the bar. You two may be here for research, but Jamie and I are on vacation, and for our first night on vacation, we should all go check out the local tavern and mingle with drunk Romanians.
I don't know if anyone will be drunk at this hour, but you never know.
Yeah, see? You never know.
But
Listen, Simon, just spend 20 minutes with us at the bar, then you and Lacey can go check out the library. It's in the same area, right?
Fine. It sounds like fun.
Ah, that's more like it, my boy. Nope, don't bother taking your stuff upstairs. Just drop it here for now.
Jesus, I haven't seen you this excited since you passed your midterm.
I'm just excited. We're in a freaking castle in Transylvania.
Okay, we're going. Don't blow a gasket.
You four have fun, okay? And be careful.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, indeed. Goodbye. And so it begins. And so it begins.
And here we are, Florence Tavern. Y'all want me to go grab you drinks?
No way. I want to talk to the bartender myself.
All right, we can all go up then. Hey, how's it going?
Americans.
Don't look at me. I voted Hillary.
I don't care who you voted for. I just want you to know that if you trash my bar again, you will regret it.
We haven't done anything yet.
Sure, not you, but it's always someone like you. Some college students who come here because they think it will be an awesome story to tell later. They have no respect for the people who live here. It's just their vacation, so they don't think about who cleans up after them when they puke in the bathroom or scribble on the walls. But we are supposed to accommodate you ignorant foreigners because our economy depends so much on tourism these days.
I'm really sorry that's been your experience. I promise we're not going to destroy anything.
For your sake, I hope you're right.
Ma'am, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Simon, and these are my friends, Jamie, Lacey, and Morgan. We're here for research purposes.
I am just rambling. I hope your research goes well. I apologize, it's been a long day.
It's fine. What's your name?
Florin. It's my tavern after all.
Well, Florin, we're gonna try to be an easy group for you, okay? Can we just get 4 Sylvias?
3, please. I don't think I'm gonna drink on this trip.
Damn, Simon, you're taking your research seriously.
Just want to keep a clear head when I go to the library.
Speak for yourself. I do all my best studying when I'm drunk. Studying and nothing else?
3 Sylvias and a water, then. You still need to cheers, Simon.
Acceptable.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Of course. And I'm sorry again I was terse with the 4 of you. I believe you mean well. But if you do consider doing anything stupid, please come talk to me first, okay?
Will do, Florin. Thank you.
Here, let's get a seat by the window.
Alrighty. Attention, homos +1.
Thank you for the acknowledgement.
You are acknowledged. Here's to a week we hopefully will never forget. To friends bonding, to sightseeing, and to some very interesting research.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Whew, that's better, y'all. We've been doing too much walking today.
Babe, I thought you were the runner here.
I am a runner on vacation.
Research vacation.
Research after drinks.
I'm not sure drunkenness actually helps your research.
Well, I have to go back and check my notes after I sober up to see if anything is useful, but usually there is.
I wouldn't think it would work like that.
I mean, it makes sense. Okay, listen. History isn't just a set-in-stone thing. It's like a bunch of white guys wrote some fan fiction that they want people to consider fact, and all the marginalized people kind of left letters in bottles or wherever they could that are frequently much more accurate than the white dude fanfiction, but are also much harder to come by, and almost always incomplete accounts due to a lack of means or privilege to record in a way that would get preserved. And a lot of the time, some asshole got to those records first and tried to burn all of them, like when Nazis tried to wipe trans people from existence. So, you make deductions, you make connections, and sometimes you make educated guesses. And sometimes drunk me makes guesses that sober me wouldn't normally make, and sometimes those guesses are actually worth following.
Oh, so it's more that drunkenness is supplemental material.
I mean, yeah. It's the fun kind of supplemental material, though. Also, sorry if I was rambling just there. I'm very passionate about this.
It's fine, though. It's super interesting.
Yeah?
Totally. And it makes sense. Like, people keep saying, where did all these non-binary people come from? But, like, we were here the whole fucking time. People just didn't write about us in your diaries. So it makes sense that if you're studying history, you gotta broaden your perspective a bit beyond, like, George Washington's wartime missives or whatever.
Amen. I've actually been thinking a lot about that lately. Annika and I had a really good conversation about it over the phone right before spring break.
I thought you hadn't had Annika yet.
Sorry, who's Annika?
Annika Verhoeven, anthropology professor. Kind of legendary in the department, or so I heard from Lace.
I haven't had a chance to have her yet, although I really want to. She's super smart, and she has a wife!
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that makes like, what, 2 gay professors on our campus?
Don't get me started. But she's also very mysterious because some of her research was discredited, and the only reason she didn't get fired is because of her tenure. So, she's not popular with academics, but she's like every student's favorite. Simon, you can vouch for this, right? How Annika is the coolest? I haven't even had her for a class yet. I just scheduled a call with her because I know she's really popular and I wanted to get an idea of why. And I have to say, I totally get it. She's so incredibly smart, but also so good at making her smartness sound digestible to people who aren't experts like she is.
We had an argument.
I'm sorry. I can tell you feel awkward.
No, it's fine. I thought you would have heard, but I guess it wasn't as widespread as I thought.
Honestly, I may have heard but not internalized it. That happens sometimes.
No, yeah, it's fine. We just had a little bit of a falling out.
Yikes.
What was it about?
I don't really want to talk about it right now, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Again, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Really. I'm hoping we can reconcile.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sometime after this week.
Are you worried at all about us running into her?
What do you mean?
Well, she's in Romania too right now.
Wait, really?
Yeah! Oh, Jesus, I guess y'all haven't been in touch for a while, so how would you know?
No, honestly, it's fine. This place is probably big enough that we won't run into each other. And if we do, it shouldn't be too bad. I'll say hello and then move on. I don't think she wants to talk to me all that much either.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That's really rotten luck, though, isn't it? That the two of you ended up being here at the same time without realizing it?
Yeah. Maybe not the most unlucky thing, though. You're both anthropologists with an interest in Dracula. Also, Annika's been here for a little while. She's on sabbatical with her wife.
That's so interesting. I wonder if she's studying the same thing we are.
If it's okay with you, I don't want to talk about this right now.
Yeah, totally. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pushed it.
Yeah, same. We don't need to talk about this. After all, that's not why we're in Transylvania. We're here for research. In fact, we should go right now, if you want.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm down, but you're not finished with your drink yet. Oh. Okay, now you are. Well, I'm not finished with my water yet, though, so I just... Oh, well, there is that.
I pray for your sake that the library has a ladies' room.
Oh, hush you. Will you two be okay here?
Of course.
Great. We'll see you back at the castle?
Definitely.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
So...
Yeah.
You knew about Simon and Annika's falling out, right?
How could you tell?
You looked very anxious when Lacey started talking about her. Like, you wanted to tell her, like, hey, it's not your fault, but please shut up right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you got me. They got into a shouting match.
Really? Simon and Annika?
Yeah. I wasn't there at the time, but Aaron was, so I heard about it after the fact, and I guess they threw a lot of personal insults at one another.
Really?
Yeah. Annika said that Simon had what was it? An overinflated sense of self. And Simon called her a coward who let other people's short-sightedness dim her own view.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did Aaron or anyone else have any idea what they were arguing about?
No. By that time, it really was just kind of personal attacks.
Oh, is he going to be able to graduate on time? You know, it sounded like Annika's a bit of a rock star in the anthropology department, and if she really doesn't like him...
I mean, Simon will probably just work with the other professors. Annika is popular with the students, but it's like Lacey said, she's not exactly beloved among academics. I've heard this explained to me before, but I don't exactly remember all the details. I guess she wrote a couple of papers defending some kind of mysticism that, academic institutions rushed to condemn, but she stands by them to this day.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe Lacey will be able to talk to her more about that kind of stuff.
Maybe.
So... man, this is the first time we've been alone together since we broke things off.
Whew. Wow. Yeah, you're right.
This is a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Should we get drunk?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Florin, I have a request.
Bran Castle is frequently associated with the legend of Dracula. In this essay, the author will argue under no uncertain terms why Dracula, as a figure who exists in the public consciousness, is based entirely on falsehood. Ugh. Get on our level, Vladimir from 1952.
God, this place is amazing. Have you seen the basement yet?
No, I did not realize there was a basement.
It's incredible. It smells musty, feels old, and there is this ancient cat who is just chilling among the bookshelves. It's my idea of heaven.
Really?
Yes. Oh my god, here he comes now.
Wow, that cat is shockingly old.
Oh, come here, beautiful. Oh, I love you. I love you. You're so fluffy. I am never leaving.
I will inform your family.
Thank you.
Of course. He did the thing again, didn't he?
What? Who?
Jamie. He said you guys to us, even though you've asked him to stop.
Oh. Yeah, I guess he did.
Does it bother you?
Not really.
Are you sure? I mean, it's not my place. You just gave him a bit of a tongue lashing the 4th or 5th time he did it.
I mean, yeah, okay. It does bother me, but there are only so many times you can ask something of someone and not receive it before you just kind of get tired and stop asking, you know?
Yeah. Jamie has that effect on people.
Oh, shit, are you two okay? I don't know if Jamie's gonna survive if all three of us are annoyed with him.
Is Morgan annoyed with him?
No. Yes. Kind of. I think right now, Morgan is always annoyed with him.
Fair. I'm not that annoyed with Jamie. He can be difficult, but he's also a nice person. And, well, I guess he's my best friend, so there's only so annoyed I can be with him, you know?
Yeah, you're right. He is a good person. And he means well. And I guess that almost makes it harder, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, when a bad person hurts you, that's easy. You can just shoot them in the face and walk away, like my mom always said.
Lacey, I'm sorry you're hearing this from me, but I think your mom was a psychopath.
Oh, no doubt. She was pretty fun, though. Great at parties.
I don't know if that's an ideal mom quality either.
Oh, it totally isn't. But, like, bad people. You can just cut them out and move on with your life. Well-meaning people who hurt you, that's hard. If you want to salvage that relationship, you have to do a lot of delicate balancing of emotions and reactions, which I'm not always great at.
I guess it would be better if Jamie were just a shitty person with no good qualities.
It might have made Morgan's life easier.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Look, I know it's exhausting for you to have to bring it up all the time, so if you want, I can talk to him about how he keeps saying guys when talking about you.
I really appreciate that, Simon. Thank you. Let's wait until later on, though, okay? I don't want there to be more arguments this week than there need to be. We're on vacation, remember?
I mean, yeah, but we're also here for research.
So we better not stack on more stressors than we need, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry I haven't been too much help in researching yet.
It's fine. We have a whole week. I haven't found anything super interesting anyway yet. Just outdated opinion pieces so far.
Ooh, my favorite.
Yeah, we might need to dig a little deeper to find something valuable here. Lacey, you're taller than me. Can you grab a book on the top shelf?
Glad my long thighs are useful for something. Which one?
See that really tattered looking one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The one that looks like a strong breeze will make it fall apart.
Exactly.
Say no more. Your tall, hot friend is on the case. Oh, Jesus, it really is about to fall apart. Whoa, this is interesting.
What?
The Journal of Jonathan Harker.
Jonathan Harker? But he...
famously claimed to have a run-in with Dracula, yes, but most of his journals and writings have been lost to history. The only thing I read in my preliminary research was a single letter he sent to the love of his life, Mina. That entire area of history is shrouded with mystery.
How do we know this is a real journal, then?
Here. I took a few photos of Harker's letter. We can look at the handwriting.
Here, open the journal. Careful, though.
Here we go.
Lace. This is almost identical.
Did we just discover an incredibly rare historical artifact?
I think that might be what just happened!
Does the fucking librarian know?
If he knew how valuable this is, do you think he'd just leave it lying around?
Okay, well, maybe it's not actually that valuable?
I mean, this is Jonathan Harker's journal.
Sure, that's what it says on the cover.
That handwriting looks incredibly identical.
Okay, hold on a second. There is a precedent for copycats and dramatizations of famous historical phenomena that are nonetheless not official, proven accounts. We need to do more research before we jump to conclusions.
Okay. Counterpoint. We are in Transylvania, this journal is obviously ancient, and the handwriting is...
I know. There is a lot of really good, really cool evidence, but I'm not ready to jump to conclusions yet.
Well... in that case, I guess we've got to do some more research.
I agree. I think we should go talk to Morgan and Jamie.
I was just about to suggest that.
Do me a favor. See those two massive books I brought along?
Jesus, I guess you were prepared.
Yeah. Slip the journal between those two books so it doesn't fall apart.
Okay, you're good.
Let's get going. Oh, my heart is beating 1,000,000 times a minute.
Oh, me too.
Should we run?
Well, I might be a little slower than you.
Light jog it is. Thank you. Have a good night. Yep, you too. I guess Andre wasn't lying. That librarian is very unfriendly.
Oh, don't worry about him. The point is he suspects nothing.
Well, either that or he suspects everything. Come on, let's hope Jamie and Morgan haven't killed each other in our absence.
Dispatcher, what is your emergency?
Yeah, hey there. You listening? I'm out there walking my dog. There's this guy in a graveyard. And look, I don't think he's right in the head. He's got blood on him.
Is he doing something? Does he appear injured?
No, he's just fucking standing there. Honestly, he's like he's in a trance. He looks like he's totally zonked out. I don't think he's dangerous, but was blood. I thought I ought to give you a call. It seems like some a good fucking citizen to do.
I completely understand, sir. What is your location?
King's Chapel Burying Grounds.
Thank you, sir. We'll send a local dispatch to your area immediately. In the meantime, I must caution you against approaching a potentially dangerous...
Buddy, you okay?
Sir?
Hey, you hear me?
Sir, are you snapping your fingers in this person's face?
Hey!
What is wrong with you?
Come on there, buddy. Look it, I only want to help. What's your name? Sorry, Micah. Yeah, well... Look, I appreciate your apology, buddy. Name's not Micah, it's O'Malley. Thank goodness my name's not Micah, though. I had to go through school with a name like Micah O'Malley.
Sorry, Micah.
Okay. We'll work on the name a little later there. How about that? All right, buddy? Now look it. I called the police. They're on their way over here now. So you just do me a favor. You don't do anything, too fucking extreme. You hear me? Help is on the way. What you got there, buddy?
Sir.
Sorry, Micah.
Well, you said we'll put the fucking knife down. How's that?
Sorry, Micah.
It's fine. I forgive you.
I'm sorry, Micah.
Call me Micah. I don't even mind it that much. You are totally fine.
Mr. O'Malley?
I'm sorry, Micah.
Look, this was an interesting chat. And oh God, Jen.
Are you there?
Oh God,
Hello?
Jen, phone in a puddle.
Hello?
Listen, guy, 5 steps back. Pedroia.
Sorry.
Come on, puppy.
Micah.
Let's go. Time to go. Time to get there.
You've been listening to The Dracula Inquiry, produced by the Artsonists. This episode was written by Jessica Lynn Jakopak. Technical direction and editing by R. Klein. The roles of Mina and Morgan were played by Jay LaPlante. The roles of Sheridan and Jamie were played by Alex E. Hanbury. The role of Micah was played by Mike DeQuilla. The role of Lacey was played by Jessica Lynn Jakopak. The role of Simon was played by Andrew Kilpatrick. The role of Andre was played by Phil Oberholzer. The role of Florin was played by Lauren Dobbs. The role of the 911 operator was played by Christine Riley. And the roles of O'Malley and Aaron were played by Terry Tokentines.